I was looking at the intro Horizons made again, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't. We're live now, by the way, but he didn't include you in the intro.
That's funny.
He included everyone except you.
That's really funny.
Yeah, like I'm still gonna use it, but I do think it's funny.
Maybe he just doesn't like me.
I don't think it's that. I think he just. I think it just slipped his mind.
I mean, he forgets who I am like all the time.
Yeah, he confuses you with like several other people, but he did tell me he has the file saved if I want him to like add anybody to it or anything. So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just think it's funny. He forgot you. He also put himself second.
Good evening.
Yeah, that's funny. He's more important than me for the channel.
Yeah. I do like that Mike Tyson clip he added to it, though.
Yeah.
I need to go level up. What should I do now? Should I continue the Dark Brotherhood? Should I finish, or should I join the Thieves Guild? Should I do some main quest stuff? I mean, to be fair, with Oblivion, the faction quests are where, like, the best quests are.
By the way, have you seen that Candace Owens is defending Harvey Weinstein?
Oh. I have not seen that.
Isn't that really funny that Candace Owens, of all people, is defending Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah. On what grounds is she defending him? Is she going on the assumption that it was just whores that like regretted it later? Because if so, then if that's what she believes, then that's a solid reason to defend. Although I think with him, I don't remember what all the exact claims are, so I don't know.
Yeah, basically, I think.
Because I mean, I am of the opinion that whores are not victims.
Isn't like as far as I know, the whole controversy with Harvey Weinstein is that he had sex with actors to give them jobs. Like that's as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, in which case they're just whores. Now, granted, if there was any element of force involved, or if there was, stuff with children, then obviously that changes things. But if it was just like adult women that he did that with, then I have a hard and they agreed to it. I have a hard time caring.
Yeah. I mean, the guy knew how to cast women. Ever since he's been gone, women have just been getting uglier and uglier in movies.
All right, so I may have gotten a bit careless. The contract was...
Where the hell is Vincente?
In the end, that's all that matters.
There he is.
You are truly
Is
an
that him?
asset to this sanctuary.
I couldn't even tell that was him because how fucking different he looks in
Pirate
this
has been
one.
eliminated. Excellent. No one will mourn his passing, and Sithis has been appeased. Please accept this black band as your reward. It is a ring whose powers are quite useful to those who value discretion.
I am honored by...
I'm glad you've returned. The contract is waiting.
By the way, I did get 11 achievements last night. I guess I just have notifications off on this Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
We need you to stage an accident. Kill the target in the manner specified, and you'll receive a considerable bonus. Do you accept this contract? As I expected. Good. The target is a wood elf named Svainlin.
I like pork chops.
Pork chop surprise.
Enter secretly and avoid his manservant.
I'd like to give Harley Quinn some pork
On the
chops.
second floor is a secret door leading to a crawl space. Inside are the fastenings of a mounted head that hangs
Making sure the audio's coming through good.
Loosen those fastenings any night between 8 p.m. and 11
This is
p.m.
okay.
And the
Good.
head
I
will
like pork
surely
chops.
fall on Bainlin as he
Pork chop
relaxes
surprise.
in
Okay,
his
cool.
chair.
Audio is good. There was an echo there for a second because I was
If
listening
Bainlin
to it
is
to make sure it was
eliminated
good,
in
but
any
yeah.
other manner, or if the manservant Grom is killed, you will forfeit the bonus. Now go.
You ever been to Piggly Wiggly?
Be with you.
I've never heard of Piggly Wiggly.
You never even heard of Piggly Wiggly?
No, I don't think so.
Like they're they're like a food store where you can buy They're like a food store with like the mascot is literally like this Porky Pig type character.
Yeah, I don't think we got those out here.
There's literally a part in Space Jam with a Piggly Wiggly.
Oh.
You know, I was a kid, I thought that one song in Space Jam said, "Whoop that ass, whoop that ass."
Well, to be fair, it does kind of sound like that.
Yep. But I think it's funny in Piggly Wiggly. They have like signs in the Piggly Wiggly of like the mascot like trying to serve like serving pork chops and ham.
He said the funny.
I can't believe it's you standing
Where are you at?
next to me.
Oh, did you want me to screen share or no?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm not doing that here right now. Let me do that. Bayazora, Bayazora, Bayazora.
Oh.
Do I not have this as my active quest? Oh, okay, I do.
You're in prison, genius. Don't you see a bars in front of your face?
Dude, they did change some of the controls. That is a hell of an adjustment. Like, you crouch with B now. And,
Man, just looking at this makes me sad. Like, all these, like, dark tones in Oblivion.
right? Like, the thing is, this looks so, like, there's no, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, there's not, like, a lot of color.
Whimsy?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's up, Andy?
Like, it looks too much like Skyrim.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't know what to say if they would do, like, there's literally no way they could do Morrowind and it'd be better than the original. Because the way dialogue is done in Morrowind is not adaptable to, like, to this style, because you can't get all of that dialogue back, and, like, you can't get voice actors to do all that dialogue. And, you know, I don't know how the RPG mechanics of that game would work in this style.
Hey, take whatever you want. It's none of my business.
Hey, take whatever you want. It's none of my business.
Yes. Oh, gee.
Oh my gosh, that guy.
Oh, I dismissed him. No, come back. Wait.
Yes. Here?
By the Nine Divine.
Still playing HD Oblivion at the moment.
In the world of Elder Scrolls, if you were like,
And
what race would you rather be in the world of Elder Scrolls? Like for real, a Nord or a Dark Elf?
what was that?
Would you rather be a Nord or a Dark Elf in the world of Elder Scrolls? Like if you were really in the world of Elder Scrolls?
I mean, those are like the two best races. Where's the damn thing? The thing that breaks. Is it not in this crawl space? I could have swore it was in the crawl
Must
space.
have been the wind. What's that? Where are you?
Yeah, it's right there.
By Ismir's beard. We've got ourselves a live one.
Look out!
Is polygamy allowed in the world of Elder Scrolls?
I don't know. Alright, let's load.
You've got dark triad personality traits, bucko.
Capture card.
Oh, capture card.
Yeah. What a disappointing fall from grace for someone to have.
Yeah. I just think it's really funny that he perfectly described Jews and was talking about anti-Semites.
Right.
It's funny that Jordan Peterson like does a really not based like interview on Joe Rogan while Alex Jones is like being really funny on in like his interview with Nick Fuentes.
Yeah. What's up, Willard? We are on YouTube again, just so you know.
I got the alert just now on my YouTube thing. I came to say hi.
All right, how you doing?
I'm all right.
I like how much Willard's been showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the third co-host here, boys.
Yeah, we should add Willard to the intro as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Horizons did a new version of the intro that I'm going to debut, but he forgot to put Corbin in it.
Yeah. And I'm like literally the co-host of this channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like the little brother.
Little brother.
Yeah.
I was literally called that by somebody at one point.
I get that sometimes too. By people younger than me too, ironically enough.
Big brother Fuji.
Hey.
Alright, now it's time to run because I can't let Grom die. Don't mind me, Grom. Don't mind me.
Yeah, that was good corn.
Corn from the cob, babe.
We're eating corn, pork chops. You know, I actually prefer canned corn over corn on the cob.
It depends how I feel. I when I'm really hungry, I'll grab a huge fucking can of corn and fry her up.
What is this? Creamed corn. I don't like the corn they have here. It's too crunchy.
I hope you meant lots of spaghetti.
Fuck you, Luigi. You got spaghetti on your overall.
Fuck
That's
you,
spaghetti
Luigi.
on
You
your
can get some
spaghetti.
spaghetti sauce on your shirt.
That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario.
I didn't think it was so funny. What I want. How does it go? He's like,
When I want
if
my feet
feet licked.
I'll ask. I want my feet licked.
Whenever my grandpa, like, literally always wants to watch, like, Black Conservative Perspective on my phone. Like, literally every time I'm in a car with him, he wants to watch Black Conservative Perspective. Ugh. And he always refers to it as the brothers. He always says, put the brothers back on. So I always, like, refer to it as him being hooked on the brothers.
You hanging with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers.
You hooked on the spaghetti.
Stretch the... Wait, how does it go? Stretch the arm out and out. Sexo, yes.
Yeah, and
Martian
Super
Mario! Just for the geese. Mortal Kombat!
I shit for Mortal Kombat.
Mortal spaghetti.
honestly, for me, like the more nostalgic song is the Super Mario World. Super Mario World. It's a blast to the past. Super Mario World. It's a blast. Man, a lot of the songs in that show were fucking awful. Like the King Koopas, I mean, not the King Koopa, the Koopa kids, whatever the fuck they're called, when they would sing, that was awful.
But Corbin, you do know that he who coops and runs away lives to coop another day.
Yep, mommy's right. I can coop.
I can coop. Dude, Grom is still fucking following me.
I wish that fucking Bethesda would put as much effort into Fallout as they would Elder Scrolls.
I wish upon a star.
Like, Fallout 3 is like the best they did because they actually put effort into making it an apocalyptic atmosphere.
Yeah, I know. I would love for them to actually finish Van Buren, but they never will.
Well, yeah, obviously, that wasn't even Bethesda.
That was gonna be Fallout 3, but...
Yeah, that was when Interplay was making it.
Yeah.
Mm. I think Bethesda's, like, first project for Fallout was, like, that Brotherhood of Steel game.
That wasn't Bethesda either. That was,
Oh, it wasn't?
That was Black Isle Studios.
Oh, that's it.
Ah.
Who did,
And it was the team that did Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance.
Actually, I wouldn't mind another Fallout game done in that style, just better.
Well, the thing is, I don't hate that game. I think that game's actually fun. It's just frustrating and janky.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hate
I mean, the
Fallout.
dialogue was pretty funny watching you play that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tactics. I mean, wait, do you mean Tactics is Brotherhood Steel Tactics or no?
No,
that's the one after.
Fallout Brotherhood of Steel was a console exclusive.
Oh, yeah, for Xbox and PS. I keep getting them confused with one another.
Yeah, I really need to get that.
Yeah, so the one you're thinking of, Fallout Tactics, to be fair, it's easy to mix them up because the full title of Tactics is Fallout Tactics Brotherhood of Steel, so it also has Brotherhood of Steel in the title.
Yeah, just somebody call it Fallout Tactics, and that's fucking it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that one was garbage, in my opinion.
What, Tactics?
I hated it. I hated the janky, the tactical bullshit. I was not, when I put the turn-based, it was even worse. It took forever.
I think Brotherhood of Steel looks more fun than that game.
Yeah.
I need to.
Well,
I need to play Brotherhood.
As I said in my video, Corbin, I literally prefer playing Brotherhood of Steel over Fallout 1.
Fallout 1,
let me be clear. I don't think it's a better game. Fallout 1 is the obviously objectively better game, but
you still say otherwise.
But I can't stand playing Brotherhood of Steel. Or sorry, I mean Fallout 1. I can't stand playing Fallout 1 most of the time.
Yep. Yeah, the first Fallout game was kind of a doozy because how old and dated it was, and the fact that it's like one of those trial and error.
Fucking finally, Grom stopped following me. Holy hell! I had to run so far away.
Oh.
And I ran so far
Ran so
away.
far away. I just ran. I ran all night and day.
You know, I think I mentioned that Star Control game earlier. It's a little bit like how Fallout 1 is, but it's a little bit hard, a little bit tricky to describe it.
Last time I checked, though, it was like 4 years ago, and Brotherhood of Steel was like $70-something.
Yeah, it's a pricey one.
Well, thank God for emulating.
Yep.
Yeah, we're never gonna fucking get that game ported to PC.
Well, yeah, especially because everybody hates it.
Yeah. They were gonna make a new one. They were gonna make one. No, not a new one, but they were making one after that, but they got fucking aborted.
You know, in
you guys like Rage 1?
Yeah, Rage is alright.
I need to play that game.
Yeah.
I never did.
So, the accident has been.
And I really got to start
and
playing
Bainland
Deus
lies
Ex
dead.
too.
Well done.
Oh, my foot's asleep.
Like in the beginning of the game, it has that one actor. What's his name?
John Goodman?
This dagger.
Yeah.
It's an enchanted
The guy
blade
from The Big
known
Lebowski
as
that's based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Its prick is dead.
Roll the line, Lebowski!
Yes, you are.
He was in the better
correct. This
Cloverfield
sanctuary.
movie.
Yeah, 10
In fact, I
Cloverfield
believe
Lane's
you are
great.
ready for advancement.
I'm gonna watch the first one.
He was the good guy in that movie. I don't care what anybody says.
Do you remember Growth Spurts?
Now
Those
go,
War the
child
Days?
Sithis.
Or no, War the Days.
Go
You said it
and
right. Never
rest.
mind.
You remember Feelings?
Yeah, and that's basically what that question Andy gave me vibes of.
Welcome.
Back for more. As always, you fail to disappoint me. Your target is a dark elf named Valen Dreth.
Hello there.
He's safe in prison.
Hey, Horizons.
He is tragic.
Oh,
You forgot to put Corbin in
Howdy,
the intro,
Pilgrim.
bud.
Recently escaped from
Oh,
prison using a set of secret tunnels connected
Yeah,
to
you
the
forgot to put him in the
Imperial
intro.
sewer system.
Oh,
I'm
don't
literally
worry,
the most important one.
What?
Just outside the Imperial.
don't worry. I'll
Great
put him back. I'll put him in.
Okay.
I'll redo the intro in just a bit.
Oh, you
I'm
don't
waiting
have to
for
do it
someone
right
from
now,
him.
dude. That's okay. I'm just letting you know.
Don't worry, I'm gonna redo it so everyone's included.
Alright.
You know, so you could use it for a shit show.
It was really funny. You made yourself second in the intro.
Yeah, and didn't put Corbin in.
Is sharp.
Yeah.
He is limp and frail. He will
Homeboy, you
prove
didn't put
an
Big
easy-
Willard Party Starter.
Yeah,
in there, bro.
yeah, you should put Willard in there
You will
too.
receive a bonus
Yeah.
if you fulfill
Who's
the
Willard?
contract without
This is
killing
Willard.
Talking to him right now, homie.
Now,
Yeah, make him Pepe.
and may the night
Yeah,
be
use a Pepe the Frog
Okay.
for Willard.
Wait, actually,
Okay.
I actually have a drawing I could use. Hold on a minute. Let me give you my favorite sketch. This may take a second. Get this shit out of my way, Discord. I don't care about that. Alright, so anyway.
When did they give me the key to the ladder, damn it?
Heard about that.
Corbin, is there a particular image you want me to use?
Yeah, hold on one second, kid. Let me just find it for you.
You can use Cthulhu.
Cthulhu?
Who's the basic bitch? Answer.
I mean, Cthulhu's like my thing.
Yeah, Cthulhu is his avatar. Like his YouTube profile picture is literally a picture of Cthulhu that I drew that looks like shit in MS
yeah.
Paint.
Yeah, hold on. So Horizon, let me give you the picture I want you to use. I'm gonna DM you it, alright, kid?
Okay, so the one he's sending you is for Willard. Just remember that. Corbin
Yeah.
Corbin used Cthulhu.
No, I told him. Yeah, we're good.
I know. I'm just reminding him that who's who.
Yeah, you know.
I think I have that image. I just forgot to put it in.
Yeah, it's
so.
okay.
Alright, it's loading right now. Give me one
You're
second.
not a real one, Corbin. Yeah, there you go.
No, he is a real one.
Like in like most of the
And
streams.
you put the name of how you want. Oh, so you want me to use that image for the team that I should show?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. What? How do you want your name? Oh, my food's here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so.
You ever played Fallout 76? I have not. I was waiting for
Oh, yeah.
Corbin to install it so I could play it with him and Kyler.
Yeah, Horizon is a nice guy so far.
Yeah, I need to download that.
That'll take like a
Yeah,
year.
fucking-
You know, for a second there, I thought when it said mud crab, I thought it said mud shark.
The problem with downloading 76 is I already got so many fucking things downloaded now. Now I got Halo Master Chief Collection.
Corbin, get an external drive. Now, granted, it won't work with some newer games, but like all of the games that we play, you can just put on an external drive. This game can't be played from an external drive, by the way, which I thought was fucking gay as hell.
It can be played from cloud gaming though.
Yeah, I know. What the hell? Oh, by the way, the cloud gaming thing was something Kyler and Spencer already knew. I guess I just wasn't aware of that. The fact that you can play current gen consoles on previous gen, or current gen games on previous gen consoles using cloud game, which I think is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it sucks though that it's like takes so much fucking. Like you have to have a really good connection to use it.
Yeah. Well, what I was talking to Kyler about, he's like, well, it probably plays like shit for Corbin because his internet's so bad.
Yeah.
But also, since I stream, it is definitely better that I installed this on an actual Series X, so it's more stable.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, this gives me a reason to use the Series X, which I basically never do because we just keep it in the other room. Because this is the one we keep in the TV room.
You know, when I eat chicken and pork chops, I like to suck on the bones after I eat all the meat.
You like sucking on those bones, do you, boy?
Don't tell you, nigga. Come suck up bitch bones. You know, Kurt, I'm so surprised you don't listen to Sexy Red,
Sexy Red, what's that?
that rapper who sings Pound Town.
Yeah, probably would not like it.
No, play it just to fuck with people whenever you're in a server. Because that music is garbage, and that's why I like it. This is a horrible garbage. Only chocolate people enjoy it. Of course, I can't say the magic word. You know, sub-Saharans.
Bye, chocolate people.
What was that? That was like the first episode that Stu thing says in the Cleveland show. It's like, that's the best fucking thing, bro.
Yeah. My name is Cleveland Brown, and I'm proud to be right back in my hometown with my new family. It's old friends and new friends and me and a bear. There's that Chris Chan version of the song.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard that one. I hated that one. I like the old Spaz Kid cartoon that Spaz Kid made about Chris Chan. That was it.
Yeah, that's the same. That's the one.
No, I'm talking about the old one, way back when, 2009.
There's an older one.
Yeah, you don't remember the Spaz Kid stuff that Spaz Kid did?
I only know the Chris Chan, like,
Hold on one
cartoon
second.
show, like Cleveland show parody thing he did.
Hold on one second. You're gonna love this one if you haven't seen it. Give me 1 minute.
Spaz Kid was like, I think one of the ones that was kind of just too mean to him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you already know about the Sonic Shoe, the animated thing then. That was like the only good like Chris Chan cartoon ever. Somebody did a recent one. Was it Geno
I
Samuel?
mean, Chris Chan's trolls have just always been like way too malicious.
You know, come to think about it in hindsight, maybe except for the guy who made Asper Chew, the one guy to not really be a dick to him. Honestly, if the ball was in my
What's
hands,
his name? Bugging Liquid Chris.
like,
Yeah,
That was like the one that was nice to him.
that was
Yeah,
that was
Liquid
like the
Chris
best
wasn't bad.
thing. No, Liquid Chris is like, oh, do you ever see the what was the call? Doing him and like the Marine dad or whatever.
Like Liquid Chris was, yeah, that was Liquid Chris. Liquid Chris was just trying to like teach him to be responsible in his life.
Yeah, good fucking luck with that, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, the more you try to teach this guy anything, he's not gonna fucking listen.
I mean, I honestly think he's just somebody that needs to be like. I think he's too stupid to take care of himself. I think he actually needs somebody to take care of him.
You guys like my lockpick save scumming I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that in his whole life, Christian's whole life, he hasn't been able to get somebody to take care of him that wasn't like his like old ass retarded mother.
Well, his dad tried and he failed.
Well, Dad died.
No, before that.
Well, his dad and his mom both like enabled him and like kept him there. So I don't agree really.
Dude, he was born to be a fuck up. Like,
They literally tried to keep. They like literally anytime he did try to leave the house, they tried to like guilt trip him into staying.
you know, I hate when people do that. All the time.
If
Like
there
his
were no
parents
enemies
enabled him
nearby,
his whole
I
life.
could
I
use
kind of
fucking
blame his parents for like how fucked up he was.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, like, I feel bad for his dad in a lot of ways, but his dad did enable him, like you said, and also his dad, when there was the stuff with the GameStop, like, his dad, like, enabled him and, like, ran cover for him, too, just like his mom did.
But that game stuff happened years after you died, I thought.
It was either GameStop or the Game Place. He had issues with several game places.
Oh yeah, game. Dude, he ran the guy over who owned the place. With help
Well, he
from
didn't. His mom did, but...
Oh, and he got away with it.
Well, his mom did it.
I thought that was him driving the wheel.
You think he drives?
No, he does drive. Remember, he went all the way to Cleveland to Virginia to and back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he definitely ran him over. All because a teenage boy catfished him into doing it.
I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby.
Cause I'm just a Peter Scully, baby.
Ruh-roh.
Promiscuous Scully, destroying Daisy.
Oh no.
Yeah, did you not know who that was when he said it the first time, Corbin?
Dumbass.
Yeah, I forgot who that was. Hey, Willard like brings that up like all the time or something.
I'm gonna go to hell, I know. How about...
Right now, I'm just making the intro, seeing how I'm gonna do this. I
Okay.
just gotta add 2 more people, so I'm just trying to cut down the length of how each person's on screen.
This is perfect.
Did you come up with that version?
Me? I did, yeah, 2 of those things.
Oh my god.
I see. I'm good at winging shit at that.
That's really funny.
Yep. Now you can keep. Now you can keep it for yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around saying that all the time.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go now. I would love to see somebody actually. No, you know, I did. Forget about that. There's like a
Man.
oh, there's like a British guy. Oh yeah, Jimmy Savile. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, I know who Jimmy Savile was.
Oh yeah, he may burn in hell like Dennis Harder will, and John McCain.
No, then. I'm just a Jimmy Savile.
I like how you put John McCain in there too. And I did not expect that from you, Horizons.
Horizons, what do you think of Winston Churchill?
Dude, pretty
No
chill.
comment. What?
You got your own live stream, boy. Do it for the Vine.
Horizons, you know Winston Churchill is, right?
I'm proud to do my duty.
Yeah, the
But
worst
it's a waste
person
of time.
for
What are we
British people.
guarding? Cold.
I mean, literally,
I thought Blair was worse.
I think Winston Churchill is to blame for like the bombings of London and France. Like him not accepting those peace deals. Like really, like he's responsible for all the people that died.
My main man Adolf was just teaching his people how to, do summer camps.
I mean, they were just having fun in the swimming pools and in the movie theaters, you know.
I saw the videos for all that too.
For this quest, I very rarely get the fucking bonus because I always just kill the guards to get the money, or not the money. Why did I say money? I meant
Money.
I meant key. Money.
Money.
Money. What's that? Is it Led Zeppelin that sings the money song?
Yes.
No, it was the OJs.
Well, there you go.
I think you're thinking of a different money song.
I'm pretty sure Led Zeppelin sings one too. My weapon is broken. Why is it still letting me swing it if it's broken?
Who's what singer is it? Is it Danny Elfman, or is it the other guy that sings the "There's nothing wrong with capitalism, you're just a middle-class socialist brat"?
I am not
It's like a
familiar.
weird song.
Hey guys, I'm gonna stream the intro just to see how you guys like it, and then I'm gonna unlist the old. I'm gonna privatize the old intro and just show it off.
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll tell you when I'm ready.
I'm sure it's fine.
Fire away.
There you go.
Why is Steven Snagglepuss?
Because that's what he sounds like.
Oh yeah.
Snagglepuss.
Now that you say it like that, yeah, he does sound like Snagglepuss.
Snagglepuss.
Alright, yeah, good job, Horizons. That'll do.
That'll do, donkey.
Yeah.
I have the key, do I not? I grabbed the fucking key. Is it the wrong door? Where is the door? Where is the door?
Take it
Where
down
are
to
you, Christmas?
She's missing her titty.
Why can't I find
Seriously,
you?
what the fuck? Where is the fucking door? Like, or
Ooh,
where's
my
the
fucking
key?
package is 6 stops away.
Wooden doors?
where are you?
Hey, Tone, why they use wooden doors?
I like how we both were gonna make the same fucking joke. I like how we both said "Hey Tone" at the exact same time.
Yeah. You're gonna love my nuts, Polly Walnut.
I have to admit, I'm going to miss you, Ben. The late night beatings.
I remember that one joke in
cries for help.
Sopranos where the guys, where they're like beating up the one Jew, and the guy's like, Ibgis, Polly. He said Ibgis. It means nothing. And he's like, that. When he's like, Ibgis, that's how they say nothing. And he's like, that's how they say nothing. And he gets like the belt. He starts hitting the Jewish guy in the head with the belt. He says, how's that for nothing? That's how I say nothing.
11
Great
years
timing. What? How we both said
left
"Tone"
to
at the
go.
same time, or when I'm playing the
But I'm
game?
getting out, and you'll still be stuck in here.
Oh, yeah? And where will you go?
Ah!
What will you do? You can't
My face is
We
itchy.
are the Martians, the butt ugly Martians. We
I
are
remember
the
that
Martians,
show, actually.
the ugly Martians.
My other groupies always reference that show all the time. I kind of liked it as a kid, but I liked, what was it, Super Duper Sumos more.
Oh, and you'll become a king.
Oh yeah, see, this guy gets it.
Know what I think?
We don't wanna go to war. I just wanna
have a
hoverboard.
board. We don't wanna conquer Earth. I just wanna fill my
You'll
girth.
see, you imperial dog. When I get out of here,
I just want to
all the
board a
Templars
berth.
will know my name.
You know, if you try to go too far, you will see how tough we are. If you tried it anyway, then you're gonna hear me say BKM, BKM.
Wait,
DK.
Let's get ugly, BKM,
Gentlemen,
BKM.
do any of y'all remember a show called The Brothers Slump?
What, the Brothers Grunt?
No, not that. The Brothers Slump, FLUB.
Okay.
No.
Oh my god, what? I thought you guys knew all the cartoons nobody knows about.
I'm not familiar.
Oh my fuck! Hold on 1 second. I gotta show you guys this. I can't believe it. I'm hearing with my own 2 ears right now. I'll put it right here in, what's a good channel to put it in?
All of
I mean, I do have a
God's
TV shows tab.
creatures, fresh from the grill.
This
So come on down to Mr. Meetings where people need to eat meat.
We are the Romans. The second I start watching, all I hear is wooden doors and know immediately what you're talking about. Nice.
Runs in that store. But Mark Nas,
So I've heard.
Wait, who said that?
Kino der Toter.
Will help an old beggar.
Alright, boys. So I put it in the BC chat for you guys to look at later.
Could someone make a YTP of Red Eye, please?
Super Duper Sumos, Legend of the Overfiend.
What?
If you guys want to see the V2 and shows the shit show.
Guys, you want to see YouTube poops?
Yeah, for the fucking YouTubers.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to go for
Guys, you
just a
wanna watch
second.
Joe Schmo? You wanna watch
My
YouTube
package is on its way. I
All
gotta
right.
go.
All right.
What is the package?
what I've heard about your most recent contract. You were forced to eliminate everyone, even the non-essentials.
Heard about that, did you?
So Vicente had no hair when I talked to him a second ago. Now he has hair again. Like, what the hell?
I wish to welcome you to this.
I have a special contract that needs fulfillment. In truth,
Alright, I'm done eating Lego.
we're usually called upon to take a life, but not this time. This contract requires us to stage the assassination of a marked man. Are you ready? You must go to the city of Coral and break into the house.
But yeah, I
of
agree.
Francois
Mr. Media
Mortier.
is highly underrated.
Inside, you will find
You know, that
Mortier
show gets a lot of
waiting
bad
for
rap.
you. Do not.
And you know, I
kill
like
him.
how grotesque it was.
You see, Francois Mortier is a marked man. He owes a considerable
There needs to
sum
be more
to the
puppet
wrong
stuff
kind
like
of
that.
people. So
Yeah.
they have sent an enforcer to kill him. Here,
You know something that I'll give Malachi credit for? Malachi, like, he used Parker from Mr. Meaty to represent himself a few times, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Fair, because he looks a lot like him.
Mortieri had to make a special arrangement with us before it was approved. I trust in your professionalism. The knife I gave you has been coated with a rare poison called...
Yeah, we'll get that Brothers Club thing later on.
You need only cut Mortieri once.
I'm really surprised you guys never even watched that.
I mean, I might have heard of it at some point, but it's not ringing any bells right off.
Yeah. I didn't even grow up with that show. That's like one of the Nickelodeon shows that like got forgotten about. At least people remember Chalk Zone, even by name.
Yeah. Rudy's got the chalk
zone.
I remember with Chalk Zone, like, I always remember, like, one specific song from an episode, and it's really stupid. I don't know why I remember it.
Oh, yeah. I hated the musical numbers at the end of the episode.
But there's that one episode where the guys are, like, gonna, like, basically, like, drop a bomb. Like, I don't think it's actually a bomb, but something like that.
It's like a eraser or something.
Yeah, and they're like, only 5 minutes till we drop our load, only 5 minutes till we drop our load, ho, 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 ha!
Fuck. Yeah, you know, kids today will never have that, you know, spunk we got.
Oh, yeah.
Or even before that. It's like all this woke garbage, like Steven Universe. I hate that shit.
Oh, yeah.
The creator of Steven Universe really drew Shotokan of Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Yeah, I've heard of that, yeah.
Gross.
Cartoon Network. This lady drew, like, filthy, degenerate art of our underage characters. Let's give her a job.
And she was able to slip through the fucking cracks somehow. You know? Like, even if she's drawing as a joke, I disavow. Bro.
The thing that I think is funny though is they're like, yeah, they see that and they're like, yeah, let's give her a job.
Oh my fuck! That's like the first thing she put on the resume and shit. All right, bitches, here I go. One of the purple gems is like one of the things she does is she's shaking it and grinding it, and that's what she does in order to fuse. That is fucking cringe. Oh, the new Powerpuff Girls was even like worse.
Oh yeah, there's literally an episode where a guy wrote himself in as like a self-insert so he could date Blossom.
Yeah, that's very concerning.
So I'm not doing anything in the game at the moment because I'm considering ordering food.
Well, what you getting, grub?
That is the question. I'm looking to see what the options are.
Don't get any of that goy slop, you hear me?
See, I'd order from my favorite curry place, which, you know, that's Pajit stuff right there, but
there's this one.
Curry's like one of my favorite foods, but I would order from there, but they don't give you silverware, and I have to do a load of dishes if I want to fucking have silverware here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know why people even give that country any business in terms of food, bro.
Their food's good. The one thing I'll give them. The food they make here is good, not the shit they have over there, I'm sure. But
okay, man, I'm not over there, no. But, like, there's a video of an Indian barber, and he has a plate of curry, and he's shaving his, like, customer's hair, and he puts the hair into the fucking bowl and he eats it.
What the hell?
No, I'm not even joking about that. That is how horrible that land is.
Oh yeah.
But at least they don't have to throw the hair out of the garbage can. So.
You know, if you lived there, you'd have to like deal with like gangs of monkeys roving the streets.
Yeah, it's called the Bajits.
Well, that too, but also like actual monkeys.
Oh, I know that. Like a monkey actually saved the lady from getting raped.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I wish I had the fucking newspaper for it.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. They have a really high rape rate over there.
Dude, the actual biological monkeys are actually better than the Indians living there. That's telling you something. Like...
Well, boys, it's here.
Alright.
Dude, their Bible tells you that cow shit and cow piss is medicine.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
You rub the cow
it's here.
feces on your face and it grow you a beautiful beard and make all the ladies very horny.
Let me sprinkle some cow piss all over the mansion to make you nice and lucky.
Yep, boy.
Oh
Yep.
man, we gotta show Willard
All
Sergeant
this on
Friends
Amazon's
episodes.
finally here,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I was
we'll get
watching
these
some of it. Yeah. I like the one where Pedro becomes a dinosaur, and then there's like totally not a Monojaku.
Yeah, Homo fuck
That's
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
Homo
far I
fuck
am. So far, I want to watch it all in order.
Oh wait, you're watching them in order?
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
They get a lot better later on though, just so you know.
I know.
Yeah. Because
we're almost
you just barely saw the first episode that Corbin did art for. When he took over as main artist, it got better.
I noticed that Sarge is always portrayed differently at times. I
I
like
can't
that,
be
actually.
convinced that Indians are human beings. I mean, India's not real. It's made up.
You've ever
Just
Are Indians even human?
It's okay. It's
Africans?
okay. Not the ones that work at the gas station.
Yeah.
No, what you don't get, those ones are potty trained, so.
That's funny.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Don't forget to tip your waitress.
Did I just see Brian Peppers?
The what now?
Oh, there's Horizons.
Horizons has
Hey,
been
it's
here.
me, Horizons.
Yeah.
That's right. It's me, Horizons.
I thought you were like,
We are.
Close up of his head.
Hey, guy. We are live on. We are live on YouTube. Just so you know.
What you doing live on YouTube?
More
say something
Oblivion
really
remake.
offensive.
Oh, Oblivion. I'm quite oblivious to Oblivion.
So, it's a funny story. There was a really, really bad fan fiction they used to sell on Amazon called Oblivious and Oblivion.
Oh boy.
Good. I already like it.
I read like the abstract of it. I can't remember anything about it because it was so long ago. But you know how like Amazon will let you like read a preview.
Yeah.
I read like a couple of pages and it became very, very apparent to me that the guy who wrote it knew nothing about Elder Scrolls.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah. Like he thought that Oblivion was Cyrodiil. So like he legitimately thought that like the town you're in for the game, like not the Hell Realm. He thought that like the actual like were like normal towns were Oblivion. I don't remember anything
Welcome
else
to
about it,
Oblivion.
but like he said all sorts of shit that didn't make any sense. That like had not like were like again clearly knew nothing of the game.
That's awesome.
So, this silence is a little bit golden.
Save real quick.
You guys want to hear my gameplay now?
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna start hearing.
No, I'm playing Fallout 4.
Fallout 4. Is that the one where they got like the nuke and then the nuke went off and now it's
Yes.
a nuke land or whatever?
Nuclear.
They should nuke India with soap and shampoo.
In fact,
Fallout 3 is the best
I'm
one.
gonna put what I got in collections.
Bang shoot free.
there won't be any holdups in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation.
Total atomic annihilation.
Annihilation of Pakistan. I agree.
Also, guys, I have my headphones
There's
on.
better
so
places that need it more.
We're still
Pakistan
live.
is an
Yeah,
inbreeding
we
ground.
are still live, Horizons.
Well,
But this guy looks
you
horrified.
must be the one Lucien Lachance told me about. I've been expecting.
I wanna go to war.
It's Captain
I
Hook.
borrowed quite a bit of gold from some
This is a
underworld.
nightmare.
I missed a payment. Now they don't even want the money.
Oh, it's a nightmare,
They say
boy.
I insulted
Well, now we know though that the reason we don't have any peace-loving presidents is because a special a special country will kill them for you, kill them all.
So you can
Yeah,
take
I
my
know. I
death.
think I know. It's called Is Fake.
It's fake.
America?
It's
Oh,
false.
sorry. Sorry.
Is
See,
no.
when Hides his heart gets here, I'll put him in the back. Then you
What? You can say
Bible
that.
says
It looks like I died.
Their magical Bible says
You must
that,
then flee
that our
from
Lord and
Coral,
Savior is boiling
and
in
Hides
an
his
ocean
heart
of
must
shit and
not be
semen.
killed.
That's
That way
another
he can
clue.
go back and tell his employers I'm dead. If you wait
Yeah,
until my
the
body is
Talmud.
put on display in the Coral Chapel Undercroft, you can come to me then and administer the antidote.
Which one's better,
Got all
the
that?
Talmud or the Quran?
Good. Hides his heart will be here any moment.
Definitely the Korean.
Get ready.
Honestly, that's like no competition. Like as much Christians go on and on about how evil the Quran is, like the Talmud is like way worse.
Well, the
Oh, I know, but
the Talmud has all that shit about like being allowed to do all sorts of shit to like children of non-Jews and stuff.
Yes.
doesn't it?
Oh, I know, but
Well, like you can
no,
do
they
literally
just wanna
anything
know
to
that
a
they
boy.
don't-
Like that's literally in the Talmud. You could do anything you want to.
Yeah, even the nasty stuff.
But
Everything
and like at least Muslims like they don't believe Christ is the Son of God, but they still believe Christ is a prophet.
Well, that
In
I
the
know.
Talmud, like Christ is literally in hell, and in the the worst thing happening to him that could possibly be happening to him.
Yeah, he has to work retail.
Retail.
Yeah, there's a video of like a rabbi and he's really pissed off, and that's like one of the quotes he brings up in that fucking Talmud. You ever see that one?
Oh, I
Probably.
used the wrong knife. Whoops. I killed the guy.
You killed that goy.
Oh my god, they killed that Goya! You bastard!
Oh my God, Horizon saying that is the funniest thing ever.
So Hindus play with cow shit, but do Buddhists do that too? I need clarification.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Does who?
Buddhists, like, do they roll around in cow dung too?
The ones that like practice like the religion Buddhism, not like the ones that I would call real Buddhists, which are the ones that would. Because you know what I mean. There's ones that believe that Buddha was like reincarnated as like a fat Asian guy, and they have like all these other like crazy Hindu practices and like these Asian practices and like all this other stuff.
I guess.
Like I mostly just agree with like the basic.
Yeah, maybe I'm
like the lessons in the Dhammapada that are.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think you should look through.
I don't know if there's like a Buddhist Bible I could find, because every time I ask people that, they always tell me no.
There's a Dhammapada.
Matata?
Harry Potter?
Sutra? What?
There's a bunch of Buddhist, like, not Bibles, but there's a lot of Buddhist teaching books, like.
But what's the main central one?
I think the Dhammapada.
Alright, the Harry Potter.
Abadaba?
Abazaba?
Exactly.
Does the Muhammad Ali thingy tell you to roll around the couch?
Oh, I want to find that video again.
I mean, that's Hinduism.
I can help you with that.
That was a good video. Yeah.
You know, I've always wondered what the Hindus think about that boss from Conquer. Is that like their main
That's
god?
their god. They
that's, their
worship him.
that's their Jesus.
They would, honestly, they probably would think that what the Talmud says is what makes Christ like even more holy.
Oh, that's right. A little Sonic. They think Jesus is coming off the cow's ass. I forgot about that. That is actually gross.
Man.
Alright.
Yep. Thank you for winning me my rail.
I wanna ride it all night.
I want to watch Scooby-Doo movie.
You know, I noticed something. I've never seen a blue-collar Jew or a blue-collar Pajit. Ever.
Blue collar.
Yeah, a blue-collar. Sorry, I started.
Blue collar worker.
Yeah, I've never seen an Indian be a plumber. Isn't that like their favorite job?
Well, you know.
Instead, the Indians would rather take jobs from Horizon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think they're that. They're good with computers, but not good with toilets. Huh. Strange how that works.
And Elon Musk wants that. Elon Musk would rather people like Horizons get screwed over and give all those jobs to Indians.
Yeah, it's almost like scamming people gave them access to computers, but they never learned how to take the poo to the loo.
Wait, can't we just make the Indians pick cotton? Like, then we could use the... They basically throw fertilizer at each other.
That's what the Democrats want, right? They just want to bring in immigrants to make them do all the work.
That's fair enough. Not that they're smart enough to do it.
Obviously, look how that turned out with blacks.
Oh yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. You know, the reason
Well, that
why...
really worked out making them do the work.
Yeah, now look at fucking what's his face. John Wilkes Booth said, "I used to have a guy for that, Lincoln. Now I'm gonna shoot you."
Oh yeah, you're talking is the Family Guy where he's like, "I used to have a guy for that, dick."
That's probably.
Which leads me to something I may have failed to mention before. My ancestors will see my...
Oh my god. Classic, I mean, Family Guy was so funny. I don't care if people say it's like cheap jokes, I think it's funny.
No, I love Family Guy.
Compared to the fucking Simpsons or fucking any other shit.
Yeah, Simpsons stopped being funny way before Family Guy did.
I want to say it stopped being funny a little bit after this.
Like, Family Guy still has funny moments to this day.
Yeah. You know, it would be nice if they finally made a Family Guy movie once and for all.
I mean, we got the Star Wars movies.
And Stewie Griffin, The Untold Story, which, you know...
Oh, yeah, but that's like a TV movie. That doesn't really count. South Park has like all these TV specials, and you know...
Literally the funniest thing to come out of Simpsons in years is the crossover special with Family Guy.
Yeah, that's the only time it could ever be funny.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
I just keep it on as background noise, you know.
If I'm being honest, I honestly would rather watch even classic Family Guy over classic Simpsons a lot of the time.
Depends on my mood. I prefer classic Simpsons is better, but it depends on my mood.
Well, yeah, it's better, story wise, and it has more heart.
Classic Simpsons, I also would prefer to watch 99% of the time. It depends, because lately I've been in the mood to watch Family Guy to unwind. It just depends on my mood, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you when you say that.
My cat's now in the box that my package came in, and he's just waiting in it. My fat cat.
Wait, the cat's out of the box?
Yeah, there's the cat in the box.
Weren't they gonna make a new Bobby Hill spin-off?
Schrodinger's.
Yeah. Chef.
Yeah, and I think it's probably gonna suck.
Oh, I agree. Oh, they were gonna do a spin-off.
The King of the Hill reboot.
Oh yeah.
Bobby the chef. You know,
really the only thing we can do anymore is just bring back old shit that was good and make it worse now as a way to appeal to people's nostalgia because they're completely incapable of making anything original.
Oh fuck! You guys remember the Napoleon Dynamite cartoon? That stuff was gas.
You know that shit
I did watch that. It was alright.
I loved that Napoleon Dynamite cartoon more than even the movie.
Farewell.
It was alright.
Wow, you do? That's a hot take.
Yeah, no, you can't even convince me otherwise. Corbin disagrees. You disagree.
I think it's alright.
I definitely don't think it's better than the movie.
That's my.
I've not even seen the movie all the way through.
What the fuck you mean you never finished the whole movie?
You'll find that Horizons tends to have opinions on movies he's never seen most of the time.
Yeah.
Watching, motherfucker.
Corbin, Super Gaming says you should review the Scooby-Doo movies.
Yeah, but sure, maybe at some point. I love the live action, the first two live action Scooby-Doo movies. Obviously, the prequels are the first two prequels are okay.
I thought the
prequels that aired on Cartoon Network were fine, but that was
I thought they looked
years
like shit. I didn't watch them.
They weren't good. They were all right.
As long as they don't make a reboot of Ed, and Eddie, I'm set. Or
yeah, don't reboot that. And also,
Ed and Eddie already has a perfect ending.
Reboot.
Yeah, keep it the way it fucking is. By the way, somebody made a fan animation of it, calling it Peach Street, where the Eds are teens now.
Yeah. You ever?
Oh yeah, I saw that. The one thing that I couldn't, it's hard for me to watch that because the voice acting really irritates me.
I hated Eddie's voice. Just telling you that right now.
Well, it's not Eddie; it's his brother.
Well, no, that's the Peach Street, and I'm not talking about the Eddie's brother spinoff. Whatever, no.
I thought that was Peach Creek.
No, you're thinking that's what's called the fucking the Bro Show. Or whatever.
Yeah, you're thinking of Bro Show, Gordon.
Oh, okay. I don't
Peach Creek is made by some Australian dude. You know, it looks promising, but at the same time, I think it's just slop.
Cool. Now I can use
Peach
the
Creek.
fucking
I think I've seen illustrations for Peach Creek, but not the show.
No.
Or whatever it is.
It's like 5 people every time people say. So anyway, you know, I want to see Mission Hill again because there's a lot of unfinished episodes and they basically aborted it.
I remember like I've seen like one episode of that show where the guy like masturbates in the bathroom and then the fucking place like burns down or something.
Yeah, there's like one character in there and he's a guy in a trench coat. He always says the word penis, 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 penis every time. He says it like.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I don't know why, but that's actually funny. I know it's like stupid to laugh at, but it's because he's wearing a fucking trench coat. He's a fucking weirdo, not because he's saying penis.
You know, I honestly like.
Let's go get the
like
Anvil.
you know, like Rebel Taxi. Like
I know who Rebel Taxi is.
I don't really like a lot of like. I like the I honestly do really like the aesthetics of the aesthetic of his like old videos and stuff.
Oh, absolutely. He's actually a talented artist, and like any of these other faggots. But
yeah, I mean, like I do like the sharp, like sort of like early 2000s kind of art style.
Yeah, but like there's like a video where
Wait,
he's
how much gold
admitting
do I have?
that like he got rejected by a goth girl in his college, and he later masturbated to her in the bathroom, and he admitted that. So
Oh yeah, he says a lot of like embarrassing shit about himself.
Yeah, well, so a lot of these cartoon people, I don't really have that much respect for. Except
I mean, yeah, they're all like gross degenerates.
Yeah, look at Saber Spark. I thought he was cool until I found he's a
Saber Spark always was like stupid.
Yeah, I never cared
No,
for him.
I never really cared that much.
Honestly.
He was just like presentable, but now he's not.
Now, here's the thing. I may not be like a person that talks about cartoons and whatnot, but I do talk about animation because it's like one of my secondary hobbies. But you don't see me talking about it.
What
like
do you mean? You talk about cartoons like all the time.
Horizon,
Yeah, I do.
anime. Yeah, I do. Just immediately contradicts himself.
Yeah.
At least you're not teasing me right now.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh, Horizon.
Oh my gosh.
So
But
anyway,
hey, I made the shit.
Horizons, you ever watch Invader Zim? Watch some good cartoons like Billy and Mandy and Invader Zim.
oh, everybody knows those.
I'll tell you.
The album.
I did watch.
But Horizons likes a lot of like stuff like the new, like he likes like stuff like Bad Guys and
Yes.
that one and like what's that show about the family?
How about the oblongs?
Oh, Oblongs, yeah, I like Oblongs.
Yeah, I need to get the original book for that. That guy needs to that guy needs a comeback. Honestly.
Oh, what family are you talking about?
The oblongs.
You're confusing me.
I'm talking about them. He's not.
That show you like, that's about like some family. What's it called? That cartoon movie.
Are you talking about
My
Mitchell's
name-
versus Machines?
Yeah,
That's
Mitchell's versus Machines.
I think I heard about the fire. It's fucking garbage.
Actually, if you want to watch something that is actually good, quote on me on this because a lot of people have told me this. The Wild Robot is a good movie, but you can't change my mind.
War on Robots?
The Wild Robot.
I just don't like that kind of, those new animation shows. I feel like they aren't like the kind of humor I grew up with and like the cartoons I grew up with at all.
Be patient and wait for the others.
Like,
I need both the
That guy
Will
looks
and the
mean.
Argonian before I can begin.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I feel like I'm sick of like things that are like sort of derivative of like the old Pixar, DreamWorks like kind of animated movies, where it's like they're just like, but not as good, and they kind of have like a more what do you call it, a more
because most Pixar movies now are utter shit. I mean, I haven't seen
All Pixar movies now are utter shit.
You know, I actually kind of like the Inside Out
movie
too. I watched
more
it.
recently. Like the most recent movie that I saw as of new.
I mean, Horizons.
I
was really surprised that Horizons had good things to say about Turning Red.
I didn't even say good things about Turning Red. I said the movie sucked.
Yeah. Didn't Mr. Ernest say he wanted 9/11 and fucking Turning Red?
Yeah.
Turning Red actually looks like crap, and I don't even plan to watch it.
It
Yeah.
has 9/11 in it, dude. Why don't you want to watch that?
I'll be back.
No, I'm not from.
I'm leaving you guys with the stream. Don't make me regret it.
You want to make them regret it? So,
Oh.
does anyone have any expertise in computational tomography?
The what now? Anyway, I'll be back for real this time.
Okay.
Well,
I knew the information was starting to become shit with Onward because
They hit the Pentagon!
Oh my God! Why are you interrupting me?
Radar equipment. You just stack.
Hit the fucking Pentagon!
Horizon's really complaining about people interrupting him.
You guys interrupt me all the fucking time, and I always have to remind y'all.
Horizon is like the #1 interrupter in the whole chat.
Yeah, we're talking about triangulation here.
Yeah, put your shoe in your fucking mouth before I put it in there. How's that sound, buddy?
Yeah,
how about I put your cigar up your mouth?
I'm about to crack some skulls and smoke some crack, and I'm all out of crack.
Horizons, I'm gonna kiss your big, beautiful forehead.
I'm gonna disinfect your bald spot so it's nice and shiny. How's that, Horizons?
Stop, please. Enough with the.
Horizons, don't worry, I'm gonna be like you eventually. I've got a receding hairline.
I don't.
Yes, I do have a receding hairline, but it's just made me do the genetics, you know? Hey, at least I'm not Mr. Queen.
I don't know who that is.
I mean, we'll all be Mr. Clean eventually, probably.
Oh, Mr. Clean. Oh, I said Mr. Cream.
Mr. Cream.
I'm going that way.
Mr. Cream.
That's what
Dude,
the
I'm
gals.
gonna hate it if I go bald. I'm gonna fucking hate it so much.
Well, guys,
fast.
No, I'm passing on the ear piercing though.
He is the king of feet.
If I start going bald, I'm just gonna.
You like Hitman. Yeah, that's the ball. That's the only good bald. No, actually, if you're all bald,
I'm gonna get if I go bald, I'm the Mr. Clean ear piercings.
I always ask my cousin Barbara to shave me bald.
Some of us just don't have it in us, Corbin.
I'll grow a goatee like Walter White, but I'll be like the anorexic Walter
No,
White.
be like the dude from American History X.
Yeah.
Mega Man History X.
Mega Man.
Horizons, you know Horizons when he was watching that, he kept saying he was based and like didn't get like that they were Nazis.
How do you not get that? What, he has to tattoo?
God, you guys are taking a live stream we didn't even do out of context, for fuck's sake.
How about you watch the whole movie?
What context was there? You were just saying he was based.
The context is saying him screaming out the N-word. That should give you a clue what group of people he hates, my man.
Literally nobody here would even judge you for that, Horizon.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Oh, you guys should watch Once We're Warriors. I think I told you about it before.
Once We're Warriors? I never heard of that.
Okay, if you know the guy who played Jingle Fett, he's the guy who plays the dad in that fucking movie.
Oh, Jingle Fett?
Yeah. Tim Warren Morrison.
Okay.
I've
heard people talk about the Book of Boba Fett, but I don't have Disney Plus, so I can't.
I might be interested in it, but I'm not too interested in it. They make a bunch of.
It's the only Disney Plus show everyone gave a crap about. Originally, it was The Mandalorian, then it was
that's the only one
WandaVision.
people care about.
Yeah,
Then they make, like, a
Mandalorian
bunch of-
for its first season is good, and the season with Gina Carano, whatever her name
I
is.
never even
The
watched
After
it.
they hired her,
the Mandalorian was okay at best.
Yeah, I hate all these new fucking Star Wars shows they keep pumping out, like fucking a clutch of eggs.
Oh, the worst one of all is the Acolyte, or whatever however you pronounce it.
The Acolyte?
Yeah,
They make it
that's
like
just
a
them
pure
ruining
garbage.
Star Wars just so they could push their own agenda, you know?
Yeah, no shit. It's Disney.
That's why Pixar isn't good anymore. They want to keep pushing gay shit into the movies.
Oh, really? I never would have fucking guessed.
Yeah, nobody would have fucking guessed, but everyone sees it in the front meal, you know?
Oh my
What are
god.
you on about now?
I love that Horizons is like the most like boomer type conservative person in this whole Discord.
I'm just.
I'm not like boomer type. I am a Trump supporter, but I'm like I was raised a centrist or something, you know. But my
You
dad.
see like Chavez Goy, don't you?
I wouldn't sell you short enough to say you're a centrist. I would say you're, maybe a little bit of a neoconservative, but
I've heard of him.
I don't know. I wouldn't call you a centrist.
Most generous.
Not in today's political climate.
No, because I fucking hate the leftist DSA bullshit right now.
Everyone does. They're garbage people.
This is what happens when you have Dollar Store AOC as your congresswoman.
Shame on you, Horizons.
You see what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps?
Honestly, I feel like Horizon's kind of going to be really based if he just, wasn't around, a bunch of boomers.
My dad is a boomer. Deal with it.
I know.
That is very apparent, Horizons.
Yeah. Well, I got boomer relatives.
I don't know. I'm not trying to get teased, you know?
I'm not even teasing. I like it. What the hell?
I know you guys do. I love being in this Discord.
You know, did anybody ever remind you sound like Homestar Runner?
What is it?
Yeah, he sounds a lot like Homestar Runner. You guys ever watched that one?
I've heard the name.
You guys never watched Homestar Runner?
What is that the thing? Isn't that with, what's his name? The guy with the red mask?
Yeah, that's Strong Bad.
Yeah, Strong Bad.
That's even.
I only remember the one with the dragon.
Oh yeah, Trogdor, the Burninator.
Yeah.
He's like a bodybuilder's arm.
I mean, yeah, that's a classic. There was a video game that had him and the guy and the guy from it had the Max Rabbit thing. I can't remember the name of any of these this
I know
stuff.
it's that poker thing, yeah, with the heavy.
Yeah, and then it also had what's his name?
Oh, the guy from what is it? Just at the tip of my tongue. Yeah, it's a webcomic nobody remembers or cares about. But Tychus from
Arbitrary.
There was it also had what's that show about the twins that die in every episode? And has what's the what's his name? The one that's named after a the villain is named after a butterfly and he has a girlfriend.
You're Adventure Bros. Yeah.
Yeah, Adventure Bros.
Say Adventure Brothers. Poor man.
What's my favorite cartoon?
I am so stupid sometimes. I can't remember the names of anything.
My favorite cartoon video game, if you're saying just a game based on a cartoon, then obviously Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yeah, good take there. I mean, I haven't played that game in ages, but I remember playing it as a kid, but I never got past the first stage. As in, the homo stages.
I mean, for me, it's probably Simpsons Hit and Run. I don't know.
I also played a lot of
I can't think of a lot of video games that are based on.
I love the Ed and Eddie video game.
Yeah, that's fun.
Oh yeah, I love that one too. Yeah.
I tried playing that on my
I love that game.
PS2, but it was scratched up.
Here you go.
That fucking sucks.
I need to get that on PS2 again. I love that.
I got it at a flea market years ago.
Here you go.
Is it just like a mini mall?
Yeah, I guess you could say it. It's like an outdoors one, and there's a drive-in theater.
Yeah, living room or less. Oh yeah, you can find it at the market. We're talking at the market.
Yeah.
You don't understand what I'm saying. It's an old internet meme.
It's a meme, you dip.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're on about.
It's just like a mini mall.
Anyway, I will be back again. My food should be here now.
Particularly here on the waterfront.
What'd you get, Chicken Keezy?
Noodles.
Okay, noodles. Is it cup noodles?
No, not cup noodles. Why the hell would I order cup noodles over the fucking internet?
They don't have to shop for them at the store.
When I usually eat noodles, I eat ramen noodles.
When I grow up, I want to be like Horizons.
Is it because I'm just too autistic?
I would say so. Yes.
Yeah.
At least I'm not Christian. For crying
You know
out
how many
loud.
people? You know how many autistic Spurgs say that? Tons.
What everyone says.
That's setting the bar so
Yeah,
low,
what is that
dude.
supposed to fucking mean?
I don't understand why. It is weird that autistic people are always like, "Yeah, I might be autistic, but at least I'm not this like Down syndrome retard that shits himself.
I may be black, but at least I'm not the hard R. That's like.
I might be white, but at least I'm not.
Like Horizon has shit to brag about. He knows like a lot about like tech stuff, and he's like I don't know. Horizons is obviously a pretty smart person, and I don't hate his political views either. I think he's a fine guy.
At least he's a little bit more sentient than fucking Sugar Burger.
Yeah, I'm like
Sugar Burger's way more retarded than Horizons.
Yeah, him I can't stand because he just talks about Beyblade all day. At least this guy stays on subject at times.
I mean, I could tell you about all types of CLTs
I'm not eating
and
this
stuff.
shit.
Oh, cool,
and color standards.
I have Sody Trintron.
So
Sugar Booger, I can't listen to Sugar Booger because he talks like he can't, because he knows how to talk right. He just doesn't want to.
Fucking course not. You gotta hit him upside the head sometimes.
Shoutouts to Sugar Booger.
Like, I hate that he's just like, duh, I can't get used to it. Like, just, he knows how to stop doing that. I've heard him talk normally. He just takes the minimal mental effort from him to do that he doesn't want to put in the mental effort.
So you're saying that
He plays with fucking toys all day.
He can't even put in the mental effort to restrict himself on, like, anything anymore. He used to be better at it. Like, he used to be able to restrict himself more. Like, it's like he devolved. I don't get it.
Wow, only one like on the stream? What the fucking
Oh, look
guys?
at me.
Come on now. Get over there. I thought this was the street.
Yeah, guys, before I get back to being hype man, slave boy.
Yeah,
You know-
hype man, slave boy. Slave boy! Slave boy, hype man!
Willard, what would you rate my profile pic 1 to 5 that I drew?
I rated a 9 out of 11.
11.
That's not too bad. Funny.
It's something. It feels nauseating to look at because the pink around it.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah.
I wish I was Porky Pig.
What?
You want some of that ham glazed?
Why can't we live in Fallout 3 yet? Like, we're getting so close. We're getting so close. With
So, like,
with the threat of Chinese communism, the annexing of Canada, like, a lot of shit in Fallout 3. We could get there. We could just get there a little...
It's becoming a reality. I want it to be more like Fist of the North Star, though. You know, that'd be fucking great.
No, I want Fallout 3 exactly the way it is. Fallout 3.
Did someone say Fist of the North Star?
Yeah, I did just...
I mean, it would be cool to, like, have a cross between Fallout 3, Fist of the North Star, and Mad Max. Just all that shit. I love all of it. Just have all that happen in my life.
Yeah, it's guaranteed that when fucking World War III breaks out, I'm gonna be Lord Humongous. That's my ambition in life.
I want, like, Fallout 3, though, is like what I love about Fallout is it's basically like an anarcho-capitalist, like, world with multiple fascist, like, factions fighting for dominance. Like, it's the way it should be.
Okay, well, in Fist of the North Star, what I like is that it's the strongest survive. Just as nature intended.
I mean, the way life should be is the survival of the fittest. Like, I agree with
Charles Darwin.
I agree with I do agree more with, like, fascism than I would a rule of scientists like we have now. Like, I think that's kind of the problem we have, is like a democracy of where, like, scientists have, like, the control over everything.
See?
The BBC.
Huh?
Well, according to the CDC, what you're saying is hate speech.
Well, it's like
I will say
only
is
fucking 2 likes. What the fucking...
I do not entirely agree with the whole might makes right thing that Corbin's co-signing here, but
I do. If you're a Warhammer orc, it's the reality.
well, look,
don't live in
even if you
Warhammer.
have anarchy, might is right is still what's going to happen.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a natural order. I'm just saying I don't necessarily believe in it as a moral good per se.
No. Unless if you were the war boss.
Well, it's like Violence Jack, though. It's basically like if you're not strong enough to survive, I mean,
Then you're fucked. Simple.
well, what are you gonna do? You know, the thing is, if that's the way it was already, if we already were a survival of the fittest, kids would be raised to fit that environment. We wouldn't have weak people the way they are. They would already be strong.
Yeah,
Everybody will be a
but
space
what do you
marine.
say about people who definitely should not be allowed to live on their own? Like the autismos you see online. What about those kind of people?
I think that's strong. I think that that they would have family members take care of them in that system anyway.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is might makes right is not an overall thing then there because they're still protected by the strong.
Think about this, Reddit. What if they have retard strength?
That's also a fair point.
yeah, I was about to say. That's what I mean. You know those ogre guys in 40K? They're retarded, but they're super strong.
But I mean, like, I mean, capitalism, anarchy, fascism. It's all like they all have like sort of the same end result. It's all. I would say the main problems are like things like democracy and communism, things where it's the rule of the weak over the strong.
Yeah, it's been like this since forever.
I gotta order more food because they fucked it up and sent me the wrong things, and I'd have them refund me, and now I gotta fucking order
Just
something
be a
else.
black woman and say, "Nigga, I'm gonna fucking slap you. You don't get my order right, nigga."
No, they
like George
they
Lincoln
refunded
Rockwell.
it, so whatever, but
yeah,
George Lincoln Rockwell even described communism as the rule of the biologically inferior over the biologically superior.
Yeah, Jews are not physically strong people, and they invented that. And he also invented circumcision. So.
what the hell should I order now?
Chicken cheesy.
You should order Chuck E. Cheese.
No.
Why would someone order that? It makes you look like a weirdo.
Dragon, how does that sound, Baldy?
Hey, chill.
I
honestly think fascism is sort of the inevitable. Fascism ends up being the inevitable end result of corporatism.
You know, I
like an unchecked corporatist capitalist system. Like a capitalism works, just that when things like there needs to be restrictions to prevent corporations from gaining control.
I don't really understand what fascism even is. I know all I hear is it rules with an iron fist. Is that really true or not?
No. I mean, capitalism, I think, is kind of... I think capitalism is just inherent human nature. Like, it's...
So a Jew didn't really invent it then? Just in our human nature?
Like, I think, the Romans had capitalism before the Jews, you know?
Jobs. We're thieves, not masons or scribes.
Hi, Horizons.
You're on your own.
Oh, good fucking riddance. I couldn't stand that faggot either.
Hey, don't be so mean to Horizons, though.
I know.
We're nice to Horizons.
I love Horizons.
Yeah, sometimes I let my hate slip. And, you know, sometimes I gotta wrangle some tards.
Wrangle some tards. Horizons isn't like... It isn't,
No, we already went over that. Yeah, he's not as triggered.
He's wholesome.
Yeah, no, Horizons is a good guy. Don't be too mean to him. Like, you can be as mean as you want to Sugar Booger as long as you're straight friendly.
Well,
Horizons
Sugar's not
be
even
nice
sapient and he's not even sentient, so what's the point of being mean to him?
Well, that's fair.
Like,
Sugar Booger isn't even sentient.
Dude, it's like when a little chihuahua pisses on the ground, you put the piss in the chihuahua's face. It's not gonna learn anything. You're just gonna be violent.
Just piss in the chihuahua's face.
Or you put the chihuahua's face into piss. But
No, piss in the chihuahua's face.
don't make me fucking vomit. Who's this? Not Michael Vick.
Ugh.
Away down south in Club Penguin.
Let's go steal a bunch of shit from Castle Coral.
Yeah, steal some shit from Camp Coral.
I feel like I can't even say anything to Sugar Booger because I feel like it's just going to end up being a bad influence on him.
Dude, he's like the kid from Billy and Mandy. He's not gonna learn.
Like, I don't think there's anything I could teach him that'd be good.
There's a reason
Dude,
I
you're way
have to
smarter
give him
than me.
very strict, explicit rules that I don't have to give to everyone else.
Well,
'cause
I gotta
most
take
people,
a huge shit right now. I'll be
most
right
people
back.
can kind of tell what is and isn't stream friendly. Sugar Booger, I have to like explicitly give rules.
That's why we love him.
Love is such a strong word.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't want to say anything.
Well, we gotta tolerate. Let's tolerate. Does tolerate work?
I'm fine with talking to him about like his media opinions and stuff. I think it's funny. I like having him around for him to say some goofy shit. But I think he just tries too hard.
This is a restricted area, citizen.
That's the. Now, let's see.
Speak, citizen.
What should I name my character?
Name your character charactery.
You mean like Char, like Undertale?
No, yeah, like character E.
Kara, I mean. Char is fucking the.
I think it would be pronounced.
Why am I an idiot?
You're thinking
Gundam.
Yeah, it is pronounced Kara. You're right, guy.
Yeah, I'm right about something. Dude, I had like a bottle of scotch just for the occasion, and I'm right about something.
Smash my head in with like a cinder block with like lime juice on it.
Oh my god, this game is so fucking awesome.
Time to go fence.
Hello. Welcome to Castle Coral.
I want to name him after like some sort of industrialist, objectivist type people.
Ooh, name him Karl Marcus.
No.
Okay.
Your
game file. I'm just throwing names out there. Name him Tupac.
Could name him.
Oh, how about Lakeem? How about Unique? But it's spelled U apostrophe N.
Howard.
What are you playing? Are you playing Fallout 3?
I'm playing Xanax.
Okay, you creating a new character in Fallout 4? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
No, sorry, I'm playing
Howard.
Corbin, you know what my Fallout
Howard
4...
R.
Do you remember what my
Williams.
favorite... do you remember... Or not favorite. Why did I say favorite? What a stupid thing to say. Do you remember what my Fallout 4 character's name is?
What is it?
Chuck Tingle.
Oh yeah. Howard R. Williams. I have no idea. You know, I think the anarcho-capitalist Jews are like the best Jews.
Well, yeah.
All I'm saying is every divorce case I saw that involved the last name Butts, the woman wanted her name changed back. Just saying.
Remember that woman that literally her last name was Butt, and like she named her kid Dick, like Richard, so his name would be Dick Butt, and Max Mofo like pranked her. Like she deserved it.
Yeah. Like, at least he's getting early and often. Not that he deserves
I like
it,
Max
but-
Mofo's like old prank calls.
For you at that price. Got anything else?
Man.
I think I can move this item. You've made a good bit.
I saw Shrimpton like sent me a friend request on Xbox.
Well, there you go.
How's this? It sent you a friend request on Xbox. 1 out of 5?
I hope we can get to play Halo with him sometime.
I'm glad that's done.
That'd be neat. Ooh.
You got some
What if I sent you a Xbox on friend request? How does that make you feel?
He said he wouldn't be able to play until he gets an Xbox Series X, and I was like, what are you on right now? Because you can just play Halo on an Xbox One. Is he on a 360?
Yeah, he only has a 360.
Hmm. So he wants his first like Xbox One to be a Series X.
I mean, at this point, if you're gonna get one, you should just get a Series X, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that way you can play.
I need to just get a Series X. Since mine's fucking toast anyway.
You just get a Nintendo, dude.
No.
Yes.
You can enjoy your inferior games.
Inferior my ass. At least they work.
Oh, hey, it's Grom. Got a score to settle with ye.
I play games that are for men.
I am playing a game right now that's for men. Ever heard of Xanac? Of course you haven't. It's for men.
Do you get to the Cloud District often? No, of course you don't.
Yeah.
That's what that made me think of, the way you said that, guy.
Alright, what should I want? I want this guy. I mean, since he's supposed to be like a sort of objectivist, industrialist guy, probably high intelligence and charisma.
What's up, Necritic?
I don't know, skills are so much like worse in Fallout 4, man.
Oh yeah, I despise the Fallout 4 leveling system.
Like, they might as well just go full on, like, fucking... Just make it a shooter and get at this point.
And get rid of the RPG at all.
You're not supposed
Yeah.
I mean, they already basically have.
Let's hear it.
Pardon me, gents. I must depart for a little bit. Don't know where I'm going.
Well, what's all this in?
Jolly good, mate! Jolly good!
Got you cunt between my legs. Would you look at that? Would you look at that?
I wasted so many lockpicks on an easy lock, so I'm not going to keep that saved. Let's go back.
Oh, I don't know.
One time I decided to look away from my phone and actually have a life. You decide to stream. I'm on to you. Okay.
Yes.
The sprinting is really fucking goofy in this game.
I don't know. I want my character to have a unique sounding name. Oof. What's like a 1950s kind of like rich guy last name?
Hello.
That isn't Jewish.
Hello.
Hey guys,
That's a terrible last name, Steven.
It's Steven.
What the? Really?
Snagglepuss!
I don't sound so snaggly.
You sounded even more snagglepussy there. You're like, I don't sound so snaggly.
I don't. What the?
Shadow hide you.
I didn't intend for that. Damn it. How y'all doing?
I don't know. All the only like rich people names I can think of are literally names of like people from Ten Penny Tower, like Wellington.
What? You said you're rich.
What's like a rich person last name?
Maximilian.
That's a first name.
Well, can it also be a last name though?
No.
No? Okay. Hey. Let me see. Anything Jewish that ends with like a berg, a bomb.
He said that's not Jewish.
Oh, that's not. Oh.
Have I ever said Horizons more like Horizons? No, I have not. I have not said that.
Did you know that Howard Hughes was literally related to the Wrights brothers?
Well, there you go.
Is that
I
what I'm
don't
thinking
know.
of? Like the guys who who did like that
They invented like that airplane.
Yeah, like isn't that crazy that like that he would be related to them?
I mean, I guess
like it's in the family.
Makes sense why he was into aviation, right?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy to me. Just like I love that though, that like all the greatest families, like I mean, like all the greatest people, like it was in their blood to be that way. Like it was.
Well, like, what kind of relation did he have? Were they like cousins or?
Yeah, like cousins.
Okay.
I mean, like it's amazing that like the Kaisars of Germany and the Tsars of Russia were like related and all this other stuff throughout history. Like it's amazing. Like just.
Alright, I'm back. I had to take a diarrhea dump, so...
The family connections between these people.
Oh, Steve's here.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up, kid?
I'm doing alright. I figured it'd interest you and Guy to know that I did, in case you guys are curious, I did manage to actually get a Switch 2.
What? What's it like?
What?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I don't know, like, I don't have it yet. I pre-ordered it.
I assume you already picked up, Steven, but just remember we are live in case you don't know.
No, I got you.
You just start cursing people out, you know, say some slurs, you know?
I mean, look, I don't mind it to a point as long as you don't fucking go overboard and get the stream taken down, you know what I mean?
Nah,
There's only like 2 people watching, don't even sweat it. I wonder if that other watcher is that one guy that hates you, whatever his name is.
No. We're not gonna get into drama.
Alright, never mind.
But, yeah, no, I was one of the few people that actually got the pre-order, because I remember I was, like, up at, like, till fucking midnight, and by the time, like, 150 hit, that shit sold out.
I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT, because I'm fucking...
So, listen, I can't
ideas,
see
dude.
the footage of you playing, since, like, you guys are, like, literally on my ear, because I got, like, the phone in my ear and shit like that. But how are you liking Oblivion remaster, remake, whatever the fuck?
It's fine.
Okay.
You know what? I'll name him Howard Rockwell. How about that?
Yeah, there you go. I'd rather play original Oblivion in a lot of regards. It's basically similar to playing Oblivion, but with less charming visuals and with some tweaked levels.
I will say this: not little bit. I actually played a decent amount of Oblivion on PS3 and PC. What I played of it, I do like the oversaturated like greenery. I do kind of miss that. I haven't bought the remaster, but I don't like that it got rid of that. But I can't comment too much on Oblivion because once it got to a point where, if I remember correctly, in the main game, you have to like shut down all these Oblivion gates or something like that before you can progress super far in the story.
So the main quest is fine of Oblivion. It's not the most iconic one. Like the guild quest lines are all better than the main
The only
quest.
guild quest line I did was for the Dark Brotherhood.
That's
and I
the
liked
best.
that
That's
one,
literally
too.
the best one.
You know when Howard Hughes died, he weighed less than 100 pounds?
I did not know that. What did you say, Steven?
I kind of like it was like a murder mystery.
You got some hot property.
I mean, towards the end of it, I suppose. Yeah, with the Jason Voorhees type character. Why do I have 10 Mythic Dawn hoods on me?
Speaking of Jason Voorhees, did you hear that Tina from Part 7 died?
Yeah.
That sucks. One of the better final girls, in my opinion. 7's pretty underrated, not to segue too far to
Part
Friday
7,
13th.
like, not including Freddy vs. Jason, Part 7 was the first one I saw. Because I saw Freddy vs. Jason first. But
But like, so that was the first mainline one you saw, technically, then.
Got anything else?
Because Freddy vs. Jason, would you consider Freddy vs. Jason like a mainline movie? Or not really, since it's like a crossover?
I still count it as part of the main series, but like...
Also, did you know Howard Hughes was involved in Watergate and gave a bunch of money to Nixon?
Well, there you go.
They need a nap.
Oh, wait a minute.
How much have I fenced? Oh yeah, I've fenced enough.
You guys want to hear me say a bunch of shit about Howard Hughes forever now?
No, I don't give a shit either.
So I take it that in terms of people you really like your top 3 historical...
What's the best Friday the 13th? Part 4.
I would go Part 6.
Part 4.
Part
Of
6.
JoJo?
No, part
4, yeah, part 4 is great.
Yeah, we're not
Part
talking
6
about
is my
we're not
favorite.
talking about JoJo. We're
Well,
talking about Friday the
hold on.
13th.
Part 4 has the like excellent, you know, the computer line, which I forget how to say it.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you guys are losing me.
Computer knows you're a dead fuck.
We're talking about Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm stupid.
Part 6 is my favorite, and then
Part
maybe
6 is
part 4 is my favorite.
Part 6 is second place. Like Jason Lives is second place, but the final chapter is easily the best part.
Final chapter also has some pretty amazing gore effects, I have to say.
The final chapter also has Jesus Christmas, Holy Jesus Goddamn, Holy Jesus Jumpin' Christmas. Shit,
Yeah,
the best line in all of cinema.
Dad, where the hell's the goddamn corkscrew?
Steven, you were going to talk about me?
Well, yeah, so I was gonna talk about. Oh, you vain fuck. Of course it was. Anyways, no. So your top 3 historical figures. If I were to guess, it would be, and again, correct me if I'm
Who
wrong.
the fuck is this Conjurer? What the hell?
And this is not in order. It'd be Howard Hughes, George Lincoln Rockwell, and fuck,
Who the fuck is
no,
this
Malcolm
guy?
X would be. Malcolm X would probably be in the top 3.
Malcolm X YZ.
Yeah, there's also Ayn Rand and Otto von Bismarck.
Okay. But did I kind of get like it?
Yeah, those are up there.
Yeah, but isn't a
okay.
Bismarck where you take a shit and you put it on the person's lips? Isn't that what Bismarck is?
What?
Oh.
Oh, that's something else.
I think you mean a skid mark.
Oh, Otto von Skidmark.
Imagine someone saying their favorite is Jason Goes to Hell. I mean, I don't hate
That's
Jason Goes to Hell.
disrespectful.
I'd rather someone
I like
say
the
their
bounty hunter. I like the bounty hunter. in
Creighton
that
Duke
movie.
is an underrated character. I'd rather someone say their favorite is Jason Goes to Hell over saying like the remake or some shit like that.
Oh, okay, yeah, I had to fucking segue to that now, didn't you?
It's fucking
Jason
terrible.
Goes to India.
Is it the worst remake you've ever seen, though? Let's be a little bit real. I'm not saying it's the best Friday the 13th movie ever.
It's the worst Friday the 13th movie ever.
What's the worst one again?
The remake.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I would say Jason Goes to Hell is actually my least
Like
favorite.
literally all the other ones are at least good. Like they're all.
Well, actually,
there's at least something fun about all the other
Jason
ones.
Goes to Hell has something pretty
Jason Goes to
redeeming
Hell.
about it.
I know. I know.
The uncut kills in Jason Goes to Hell are actually some of the best. That I'll say.
Jason Goes to Hell also is just like a lot more interesting than I gave it credit for when I first watched it.
Also, Corbin, I think I know why you like Jason Goes to Hell for a very obvious reason.
Jason Goes to India.
Huh?
I think I know
Talking
why
to
you
me?
like Jason Goes to Hell. Yes.
I don't.
Jason Goes to Hell is one of the is probably like my least favorite of the ones other than the remake.
Right. No, but the lore addition to the Voorhees family, I think, is probably what you like about it, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, does it add inbreeding? And I forgot about it.
Yes, it does.
That's how Jason gets reborn. Is he like tries to sleep with like his niece, and then he like
and then
fucks
he
her corpse,
literally
and then like is reborn through her. It's like it's fucking weird.
Jason Goes to Pakistan.
But I like Jason Goes to Hell more than Jason X now. I didn't used to, but I actually really don't like Jason X anymore.
Jason.
I like Jason X for like when he becomes Uber Jason.
Yeah, for like 2 minutes of the movie, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's
there's obviously the good scenes like where he smashes the lady's head after freezing it.
Sure, Corbin, but there's like 4 funny lines in the movie,
And
then there's a couple
he just
of
wanted
cool
his
kills.
he just
and
wanted
then-
his machete back.
Yeah, that's one of the 4 funny lines.
I will say this: I didn't care for the.
I think the best scene is when he's killing when he's killing those girls in the simulation though, and they're like, "We're gonna have sex and do drugs," and he like bashes the sleeping bag against the tree.
As soon as they say that.
Like that's the scene that makes the whole movie worth
like
it.
a clown.
But I will
killed
say
them
this:
telegram.
I don't like the Friday the 13th fan film, or at least the first one. I wasn't a fan.
Really?
Which fan
one you
film?
mean?
Fan film, I didn't like that much. No.
Which fan film?
The first one, I forget. the
Steven,
name,
there
but
are like
Never
30
Hike
fucking fan films. Are you talking about
Are you
Never
gonna
Hike
give
Alone?
me a second to finish? I was saying the title. Goddamn.
Jason Goes to fucking India.
Never Hikes Alone, I believe.
Never
is what
Hike
it's
Alone
called.
is great. Never Hike Alone is way better.
Yeah,
than
I like that one.
Like it's way better than the
Yeah,
remake.
brought
It's way
back
better than
Jarvis.
Jason X. Yeah, it
Jason goes to Chuck E.
literally
Cheese.
brought back Tommy Jarvis, played by the guy who played him in I think, part 6.
In one scene at the very end, bro.
So?
Bro!
Steven, I'm not going to take this shit from someone who thinks the
Better than the
remake is
remake.
good.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was the best Friday film. I just said I personally
No,
think
the
it's a
best
little bit...
Friday film is Friday After Next.
No, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed when the guy with the shotgun showed up, and it was cool.
Wait, Shino's here? What the fuck? I didn't know that.
I like Good Friday.
Oh shit. Hey Spencer,
I like
what is your
Friday.
opinion on Friday the 13th?
Which one?
The series in general.
I haven't seen all of it.
I think he's literally seen part 7 and then part 4.
That's a really odd.
No. So I've seen the one that was supposed to be Carrie versus Jason. I've seen Jason Takes Manhattan, and I've seen the remake.
So you've seen
That's all
7,
I've
8, you've seen 4. I know you've seen 4.
Or did I not pull it out?
I've seen 4. Which one's 4?
The final chapter. Jesus
Which
Christmas!
has,
Holy
when he
Jesus
dies.
goddamn!
When he dies, right?
Has
Yes.
one of the lesser
When he dies,
stories
right?
in it.
Yes.
Which has the inferior
I've seen that
story
one.
in it.
Yeah, because I know you've seen it because I showed it to you.
Why is my game free? There we go. Damn.
I will
I
say,
don't know if I've seen a Friday the 13th with you. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think I
I
have.
brought it over to your house and I watched it. It was like 3 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ, the anger!
Shit, you guys actually know each other first. That's pretty awesome.
And that's the one. That's the one where he dies at the beginning, and then he's back because his mask like controls other people.
No, that's part 8. Or no, that's part 9.
Okay, well I've seen that one too.
Okay. No, it's the one with Tommy Jarvis.
Don't go to
Jason's like it takes place after part 3. They haul his body off to the hospital.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember now.
Yeah.
Sure.
I will say this. One thing that kind of bummed me out with part 7, you know part 7 could have had the best kills ever, but it got so cut so hard.
Yep.
Everything is wrong.
Like, that kind of bums me out so much about part 7.
Oh,
Like,
damn, Irish guy.
You can't make me come.
Like, Angela, have you seen the uncut kills?
What is 7 New Blood?
Yes.
7's New Blood, yeah.
Yeah, that's got the best looking Jason too.
Oh, yeah. That was the start of the hotter era, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I was.
I also like the way Jason looked in Takes Manhattan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think Kane Hodder is just... I know it's common to say, but he is the best Jason.
How is the most important man of my life doing? In the movie, do much stuff.
You guys have to listen to my game. Suck it.
I will say this, part 5 is super underrated. Like, it's like my second favorite. Probably my third favorite.
Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park.
Am I gonna have to turn my fucking sensitivity down?
You know you could just turn your fucking TV down too.
My TV is low.
But like, as I was saying, like,
I
part
can't
5
hear
though...
it. Hits it up somehow. I don't understand why.
is like easily one of the best in the series. What game are you playing, Corbin, anyways?
Fallout 4.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should watch more of the Tremors TV show.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because we've only watched the first episode,
Horizon.
so we're on Shriek and Destroy.
You hear they wanted to do a remake of Tremors? Or at least like another one with Kevin Bacon, I think.
If they do a new Tremors movie, I hope that they retcon the last 3 to not be canon.
You hope they can retcon the last 3?
I think they're gonna retcon like a lot of.
Well, I want them to keep 1 through 4 canon and also keep the TV show canon, but make it so that 5 and up are not canon.
I will say this, even though Fred Ward and Kevin
I think
Bacon
it's gonna do like a
aren't
similar thing to Leprechaun.
I will say this, while Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward aren't in like 3 through 8 or 5? No, how many are there post 5? Can't remember, but
Kevin Bacon There's 8.
Yeah, there's 8. I will say.
No, there's 7.
No, there's
isn't
the
there? Yeah.
replacement lead.
Yeah, 5, 6, and 7 are all terrible, and 7 is the worst one.
Oh shit. But I will say this: having Bert as the lead for those sequels, the direct-to-video ones, is pretty smart.
Yeah, it's great, but it sure does suck that they fucking made everyone. They wrote everyone else out of it and then killed them off in a stupid way.
Oh shit.
Like, granted, the way he dies is the most Burt Gummer way to die, but it's pointless. He had no reason to do it.
I will say this: I did hear about that, but I don't know if they did that in the last direct-to-video one.
It was.
Or...
It was in Shrieker Island, which was terrible.
Oh. Doesn't the CGI also get like really shitty in those movies?
Because my lord will.
Which is crazy because
they brought back the thing that sucks about Shrieker Island is because like Shriekers were a fan favorite, and they don't show up at all in 5 and 6, and so it's like, oh, finally we're gonna have Shriekers, and then they're really not in the movie a whole lot.
To act as his champion. Attempt to fathom it is a foolish endeavor. His will is his own. His reality follows suit.
So, Corbin, do you wanna watch the Trevor show then after I save?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll watch because Shriek and Destroy is one of the best episodes too, and that's what we're on.
Okay, I'll be down because it only lasted one season.
Oh, my baby is tired of not you know I'm a mighty. Are now the property of my lord.
But yeah, I'm starting Shivering Isles because I'm just kind of doing the quests in this game in whatever order I want. I did like all of the arena. I've done a couple of Dark Brotherhood. I just started the Thieves Guild, and now I'm just like, fuck it, I'm going to Shivering Isles.
How's the combat in comparison to the original?
Feels about the same.
Okay. I will say this: I do appreciate Bethesda giving the entire mod team of Sky Oblivion free game keys. I thought
I think they did that as like a reparations kind of thing because as a consolation because they pissed the fan base off by shutting off one of like the Fallout mod teams.
Your choices are
Well, yeah, I mean, sure, but like, even if that's the case, I still think it's a good.
No, yeah, it's cool that they did that. I'm just saying, I think it's an overcompensation because they pissed everybody off.
What Fallout mod team did they shut down?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Some team that was doing some Fallout mod.
Damn.
Anyway, I'm gonna save here, and I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna go grab my food from upstairs, and then we'll start. Shriek and Destroy.